when you won your championships, did you ever go to the White House?
Yeah.
How many times?
Twice.
So, which teams?
The Pistons. Yeah.
And just the Pistons?
Just the Pistons. I didn't go with the Bulls.
Or the Lakers?
Or the Lakers.
Okay. So when you were invited to go to the White House after winning the NBA Finals with the Pistons, were the Bulls also invited?
No.
Really? Because it seems, according to the First Lady, that's just the way it is. That the losing team gets invited to go to the White House. Well, at least in the LSU situation.
She didn't know any better. See, this is what happens when you've been vice president or the third lady, whatever you want to call her.
She was first lady.
Was now she's first lady.
Yes.
But she was the vice president.
She used to be second lady.
She used to be second lady.
Yeah.
They wasn't invited to the White House. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if people don't realize that the
Joe, can we go? No.
The vice president
Obama shut it down again.
That's the president's house. So what she didn't know any better. And, that mentality, bless your heart, just invite everybody. And they're from Iowa, right? Where were they from, Iowa?
I'm not sure.
Whatever team. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Oh, Iowa, yeah. Iowa and LSU, right.
Very important place when it comes to politics, the Iowa Caucus. So all she saw was Iowa. Okay. You know what I'm saying? She didn't care who won or lost. It's going to help Joe and his numbers. That's all a politician thinks about. They don't think about anything but themselves. Yeah. They're supposed to think about their constituents and the people they work for. But time has proven that they don't.
Yeah. I've never heard of a losing team getting invited to the White House. I've just never heard of it. That's why I asked you. Maybe you knew something secretly that I didn't know.
No. When I heard it too. And they should have just let it die. They should have just let it be quiet because the first lady is never like part of the thing anyway.
Right.
It's always just, and I remember too, Bill and Beer was so happy to get there at that time.
Who was the president at the time?
I think it was Bush Senior.
George W. Bush?
Yeah. George Bush Senior. He wasn't W.
George H.W. Bush.
Just H.W.
Bush, yeah.
I think that's what it was. It was a blur too. I loved it. I started walking around. It was Reagan.
Oh, it was Reagan.
Was it?
What year?
1989. I know it very well. Yeah, it was Reagan because I met his son.
Ronald Reagan. George H.W. Bush was the vice president. At the time.
And he wasn't there because he's not in the White House.
The vice president isn't invited.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not his house.
Right. It was
He's
Reagan.
got that shed in the back.
I went with Reagan.
The white shed.
And I'm looking around. I wanted to walk through. I wanted to see everything. I wanted to see the Oval Office. I wanted to go. And they were like, what are you doing? Hey. There's a room. You come in here, would you bunch? We're going to say whatever. Nobody touch him. You get to talk to him and you're talking to him. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? Boom, boom, boom. They hold the ball. You smile. Click, click, click. Thank you. Your 15 minutes in the White House is up. Yeah.
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 Well, Angel Reese did the whole Tony Yayo can't see me dance.
Yeah.
And people are upset. In fact, Dave Portnoy, who's the founder of Barstool Sports, called her like disrespectful and stuff like that.
Let me tell you about him though. He likes the edge. And once again, when you don't get it your way, you can say whatever. But when John Cena was doing it and they all started doing it on top of it, everyone knows what it means. And when the team that you want to win doesn't win and the team that literally is imitating you does it back to you, people take offense to it.
Right. He called her a classless piece of shit.
Yeah. And this is funny. Last year in May, I did Barstool.
Okay.
They said, hey, he wants to talk to you. We had these conversations. I wanted to do a show, sports show. It's the first time.
Mm-hmm.
He thought I needed more edge. And I said, He goes, yeah, we're thinking about it. We're going to do it. No, we're not going to do it. I need more like how Draymond is. It's just not my personality.
A Draymond show is on Barstool?
No, but that's what he was saying.
Got it.
Are you going to be able to go against? And the fact that he owns Barstool, and when he says that, it holds weight because he's the owner of a platform.
Right. Well, he sold it now.
Yeah, but everybody says it. Everybody that didn't like her said that. And they all, when your team doesn't win and the person, I was on her side.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I was a Piston. When they wanted the Bulls to win, when they wanted the Celtics to win, when they wanted Magic in them to keep winning, I was always the one, I was on the team that spoiled the party. And I loved it. And I think she is so underpaid. They're giving people millions of dollars in NIL deals, and she's only in the 300, 400,000. She should be a multimillionaire because she has way more attraction. She knows how to work TikTok, Instagram. Like if I was a company that had to pay for something, I would throw all the money at her because she gets the eyeballs. So that's another thing. Old way of thinking is going to ruin a lot of companies. Bed Bath & Beyond is gone. They should have hired her. Maybe they could have got an extra $5 billion.
I know, right?